Just blocks from the Capitol building, we welcome you to Nationals Park. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Washington Nationals. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Devin Travis is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Therefore, it is Revere. One away. Troy Tulowitzki will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, his batting average is ugly, and his last 10 games have been ugly. Just 2 hits in his last 10.
Gonzalez gets the sign. 1-0 on its way. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. This is hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Harper. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Josh Donaldson gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Edwin Encarnacion set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Murphy is there for it. And that retires the side. Ben Revere comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Anthony Rendon will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s.
Yeah, and he leads his ball club in hitting, so he's a guy that they really look to offensively.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Bryce Harper gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
Well, if these guys indeed want to get themselves a win here on the road, they're going to need a big pitching performance. And this has been a very strong first inning to this point.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
It doesn't look like the nerves are getting to him so far. He looks pretty good out there.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Colabello will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Michael Saunders will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second.
Michael Saunders
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Gonzalez is ready. 0-1 pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Cespedes is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Chris Colabello. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. A little tardy there, no balls and a strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that's in there, base hit. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Coming to the plate now, Russell Martin. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Alexi Mejia is going to come on now here in just the second inning, so he'll likely be asked to work a few innings here. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. No score here as we play inning number 2. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
The right fielder, number 8.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. A throw to the plate, and the runner is out at the plate as they cut him down trying to score. Yoenis Cespedes will step in to start things for the Nationals. He'll be followed by Ryan Zimmerman waiting on deck.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Parra is right there to take it in, and on one pitch, that's all for Cespedes. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Ryan Zimmerman. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Throw on to first takes care of Zimmerman for the second out of the inning. Daniel Murphy gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Sent out to straightaway center field. Colabello's there. And the inning is over. Marcus Stroman set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
The windup and the 0-1. Good cut fastball that time, and he's in control now. 0-2. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2. Runs up and gets this one down. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single. Devin Travis will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game.
Yeah, but he hit it hard, though. He put a really nice swing on it. We'll see if he can do that same thing right here.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And that misses 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here's the 1-2 delivery. On the ground up the middle. And a glove flip for 1. On to first to complete the double play. Into the box, Troy Tulowitzki. He flew out in his last at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Popped high in the air. Rendon is there. And that ends the inning. Wilson Ramos digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Catcher.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Line towards center field. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. At the plate, Trey Turner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. In the air now, out to right field. Moving under it, Parra looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Alexi Mejia comes to the plate, possibly receiving a bunt sign in order to stay out of the double.
Yeah, and everybody's got a different opinion on this situation. But in reality, it really comes down to how the pitcher is with the bat in his hands and what he can do.
That evens it up 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he pumps the fastball by him here, 1-2 now. Here's a look over to first. Stroman comes set. Here's the 1-2. Flipped out the other way towards short. To second for one. Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a... Josh Donaldson is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
The 0-1 delivery. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1.
Josh Donaldson is, of course, one of the greatest players in the game today. But before he was a pro, he had a really nice college career at Auburn, the same program that has turned out other greats such as Frank Thomas, Bo Jackson, and Timmy Hudson.
Cut fastball misses 2-2. Yeah, Donaldson primarily played catcher at Auburn, where he was a preseason All-American and an All-Star in the prestigious Cape Cod League.
Yeah, and it's no surprise that he got to play in that Cape League. So many of the major's best players have come through that summer league, and it's really become one of the most treasured aspects of amateur baseball. If you're a baseball fan, it's definitely worth checking out the Cape to go down there to watch baseball.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Harper racing back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Michael Saunders is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. He swings and pops it high in the air out towards shallow right. Murphy ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Chris Colabello walks into the box, reached base with a double his first time up.
Well, he did a good job to go down and get one in his last at-bat, but I got to think he'll be looking for a pitch that he can drive right here.
And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Cespedes over to his left, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ben Revere is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Chopped foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss as it's dropped behind the plate. Striding into the box, Anthony Rendon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fastball in there for a called strike. Revere rides off for second. A pitch out. The throw on the pitch out pays off as he is nailed at second base. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Grounded to third. Donaldson's up with it. Throw gets him, 2 down. Bryce Harper is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Harper committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Parra has a beat on it, and that's the third out. Russell Martin heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Absolutely nothing going on in this game so far, so we'll see if the leadoff man can get something going.
Into the seats, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And there's a swing and a miss by Martin as he falls behind now, 0-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here's a high pop-up. Zimmerman is there for it. One down. Leadoff man retired. Here's Gerardo Parra. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Marcus Stroman comes to the plate, possibly receiving a bunt sign in order to stay out of the double play. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes and 2 out, and he misses and likely. Yoenis Cespedes comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. Stroman gets the sign. First pitch on its way. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
First baseman
Ryan Zimmerman is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now, 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit, 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Inside here with the cutter as he's lucky that one didn't get him.
Well, we see this all the time. Guys get up 0-2, and they start getting cute, and then they wind up walking the guy.
Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. And a swing and a miss by Zimmerman as he sat down on strikes here. There are 2 away. Daniel Murphy stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Hard liner toward short, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And this is off the fence now out near the Washington bullpen, and he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. Wilson Ramos will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Squared that one up just a little late. The 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Hit down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Devin Travis will get us going for the Jays here as they start their half of the sixth.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
He's around first, on his way to second now. Around second. He'll try for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. Troy Tulowitzki will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here.
Just getting under it right now. See if you can make an adjustment and keep that top hand strong this time.
Revere is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Josh Donaldson will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
And he falls behind 0-2. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Another one sent foul. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Turner comes up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Edwin Encarnacion steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Fouled back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground toward the left. Rendon has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Trey Turner will stand in, and he'll lead off in the Washington sixth.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.